How's it going there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls alike? This is Dolphin here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. How about we play some Fire Emblem Awakening? Well, it's about a month before Fire Emblem Fates actually dropped by in the UK and Australia. So I decided, why not? Let's go ahead and play a bit of Fire Emblem Awakening. Hopefully, let us complete this game as a whole. And hope, well, I don't really have too much to say, but well, looks like we have some characters here. I'm not going to spoil any characters there. My experience in Fire Emblem Awakening, though, you guys have already seen. I've done at least one episode which looks really bad of Fire Emblem Awakening, and I tried to fix things, but it doesn't seem to work out. And yeah, aside from that, I actually played a little bit of Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones too. So I do have an idea of what to expect in this game. First off, let's go ahead and see. No, I can't exactly change the settings, can I? Well, I can't, I mean, not going to go ahead and do the voice language. I apologize if I'm stuttering a little bit. But, let's go ahead and start off, normal, hard, lunatic. Let's go with hard. Normal, we are a little bit experienced, along with watching Abdullah's playthrough, essentially. So, I can't help to explain things along, so let us go with hard as well. Also, brand new to this series, in the past you cannot, if your units die in battle, they would not come back, and Awakening is the first step towards any players who find that the game is a bit too typical, because the earlier games at least. So newcomer fallen units will return after each chapter, and you can also save anywhere, so that's cool. So let's go ahead and make out every one, or in every decision counts. So let's go with the classics. Alright, and also this is probably the first time that you can actually choose between a male and a female too. I know there is an Avatar character sometime earlier in the Fire Emblem series, but that's about it. You cannot create your own original character in this game. So anyways, I think I will be able to go with this build. And let me go ahead and pick this size. Yeah, these eyes are pretty good. Hair wise, number 5 looks kind of me in a sense. Yeah, and let's go with that, and then we'll go with perhaps silver hair looks great as well, so let's go with that. Alright, listening to the voice now.
Let's do it. We can do it. Now that's strategy.
Nicely done. Now that's strategy. We can do it. It's my fault.
We can do it.
I think Mewtwo sounds pretty much like me anyway. So let's go ahead and select our name. The default name of this character, like in Smash, is Robin, but we're going to go ahead and give it our own name. We can go ahead and make it, well, pretty much every name I put up in existence right these days. Dolphin. Oh, actually, might actually go with my other name here. I'm not too sure how generic this is, but let's go with Danny, as all my friends always call me. So let's go with that. And birthday will be the 10th of October the 24th. And assets, first off, I think I would rather go with strength as a flaw. Assets, essentially your character would be able to go with luck, it would be able to go with magic. Let's go with luck anyways. Just to get as much crits as we can. I will explain about the stats a little bit later, so let's go with that. And in the game we go.
This is it. Our final battle.
You are one of us, Danny, and no destiny can change that. Now let's kill this dastard and be done with it. Alright, so it looks like we have a tutorial here, which doesn't really matter. And this is the gist. Oh, do we have conversation too? Danny, we have to get closer. Let's move. Alright, but let's have a look around. Pretty much the majority of the game is going to be this top-down view with tiles where you can place the units in. But looks of which, it looks like, what's it with this Premonition though? What is this too? Is there something on the throne itself? But Grima is right here. That's our only target for now. I think. You can go ahead and select. Yep, there you go. Pressing X or A will actually select the target and see how far he can actually attack. As you can see, he is not going to move by the looks of which. He's just going to stay there and attack, so that's fine. So anyways, looking at my stat, I'm going to switch over to me. As you can see in the bottom screen right here, there are the stats of your characters. This it would be really good if you want to really bring the best out of this game. Going to explain the stats one by one. Strength affects the damage the unit deals with physical attacks. So, for example, with Chrom, he has a strength of 20, so he will be able to do a lot of damage with his physical weapons, meaning in this case the Falchion and the Silver Sword. There are a lot of physical weapons in a sense. Magic, however, it affects the damage the unit deals with magical attacks. So, for example, for myself, Danny, we have the Dolphin, which will strike pretty good, and because my magic is higher, I'll be able to attack with more strength, essentially. Skill wise, it affects the hit rate and the frequency of critical hits. So it basically explains the proficiency, your ability to strike the target, the ability to strike weak points on enemies. That's essentially what critical hits are. So that's cool. Speed, it affects the chance to avoid the attack. You guys can probably see avoid right here. The avoid rate, it affects the unit's odds of evading attacks. Every unit has its own avoid rate, and I say this would be really important if you want to at least dodge attacks. And also the units can strike twice if it has 5 points higher than the opponent. So that's really cool. Luck. It has various effects, but it most essentially lowers the risk of enemy critical. So this is actually a counter of skill where it actually lowers your chances of getting critical hits. There is still a chance though if it's apparent in Pokemon and every other game with the percentage chance, so there's always that. Defense is a counter to strength where it reduces the damage from physical attacks. And I don't have a really good example here, but for resistance, it also reduces damage from magical attacks. So essentially, if I want to defend against Valida's Grima's Truth, I essentially want to have myself in front, essentially, to not let Chrom get hit. So, of course, we had our name right here, a traveler with no memory of the past but a gift for tactics. About Chrom. Captain of the Shepherds treats his men firmly but fairly. As you can see, there are also jobs right here, right below the name, so that for Chrom it will be the Lord, a youth of warrior blood, wields swords. And how about Tactician? An aspiring tactician of cryptic origins, wields swords and tombs. That's pretty cool. Of course, the other stats that's not really it grows with, I think, with the job skill. I'm not too sure about the details of it, but attack, it boosts the power of your physical and magical attacks. Hit rate, it affects odds of attacks that will connect, so that's also in tangents with the skill. Well, critical rates affects the odds of getting a critical hit, also coming with the skill, and avoid depending on speed. So we got that. Let's go ahead and have a look at here. We have the skills, which we don't have any at the moment. We might get onto it a little bit. Level and HP, of course. Weaknesses. Rating is the total sum of the key stats that the unit has. So if we actually go back, I think it was it was all these skills that I'm tapping on right now. They are essential to it. They basically add up to 109, so that's pretty cool. What's important though is these weapon levels. These are essentially the proficiency levels. You don't only can raise your character level, you can also raise your proficiency level with different weapons. So it will be passed down. It may be passed down to as you develop more jobs. As of right now, Danny, being a tactician, only has proficiency in the swords and tombs, so class C and class B right there. As for Chrom, he has a class B in sword play as well. These, like I said, it has experience points and it will keep increasing as long as you keep using the weapons that you own. That's on the, like, if you use sword, if you have proficiency in sword, it can only be raised by using sword type weapons. Of course, you also have various different stats with the mounts, which I don't exactly know what exactly that is. Sorry about that. But the hit rate, critical hits, and range as 1. I'll go into a little bit of detail about that, but as you can see, well, he has strong effectiveness against dragons. Chrom only, his power remains sealed. Well, that's a pity. And Silver Sword is also the same right here. I really figured out what mounts is, so I don't really figure that out. So that is pretty much it. But taking a look at which you look at the top screen, you can see the blue tiles and the red tiles. Blue tiles, it depends on your movement. It determines how far you can go on this terrain for every turn. It depends on the terrain and it depends on various other factors, but essentially you can build like Chrom, he is able to move 5 units in front, so that's pretty cool. And the red box is where you can attack any opponent, any enemies that are within that box, so that's pretty alright. Now, alright, my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and pair up with Chrom with Danny right here. Essentially in this game is really good. It has a special feature where you can pair up units. There will be more details about it probably in the future episodes, but just let it get on with this right here. Support essentially is going to help you out if you have like a really low stats or if you want to boost a certain strong stat of your character. So let's go ahead and pair up Chrom with Danny, and let's move on ahead. Roger that, Chrom, and let's go straight here. With that, let's wait. Why did you resist? Alright, doesn't look like he's going to move though. Good, he's almost within reach. Let's move in and strike. Okay, let's go ahead and strike with the torrent for Chrom here. Let's have a look here. If I'm not wrong, he has a speed of 13 and I have a speed of almost there, I'd say. Almost there. 17 versus 13, meaning that I won't be able to attack twice. So that's a pity, but let's go with it. Go ahead and attack, and here we have, you can select different weapons. And you can see the different rates as the hit chance, the attack power, and the crit rate. And as well as Chrom, it looks like he gives us a bit of attack and defense as well. So let's go ahead with that with the Dolphin. Let's do this. Yeah, foes, struggle all you want. You cannot unwrite that which is already written.
I've got your back.
Like that. That took a lot of damage, huh? Alright, let's actually go ahead and switch over to Chrom. And let's go ahead and attack him. Falchion, I'm going to do a lot of damage, but the Silver Sword, ooh, that is pretty good. As you can see, attack times 2, meaning that it looks like Chrom has higher speed than, has a higher speed stat than Valida. So let's go ahead with that and finish off this dastard.
Ready?
Okay, not too bad. We managed to finish this game in 2 turns. Pretty awesome. Also, that seems to be no heroes as well. That's gotta be interesting. Now let's just move on.
This isn't over. Damn you, boss!
You alright? That's the end of him. Thanks to you, we carried the day. We can rest easy now.
At long last. What's wrong? Hey, hang on.
This is not your fault. Promise me you'll escape from this place. Please, go.
Well, that's not good. Anyways, guys, that's all the time that we have for today. And Premonition, Invisible Ties. Well, we had to stay on to find out. So stick around for more Fire Emblem Awakening. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we shall see what exactly happens next in the next episode. Of course, if you do enjoy this episode, go ahead, leave a like in the video. Leave a comment in the comment section below, as well as share with your friends and family. It would be greatly really appreciated. Still working on that. But anyways, let's move on to the next episode there. So until next time, guys, it's Dolphin Square here signing out. And until then, stay sharp, have fun, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone.
continue. Never fear.
Get it together. It's all right.